Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to learn an easy way to make a crinoline base. Now subscribe to my channel if you've not to get notified whenever I post a new video. Now these are the materials needed: hot wire, a cutter, a bias, sellotape, scissors, UH gum, measuring tape, Alice band, and crinoline. This is like 6.5 inches crinoline. Now let's begin. Now this is 30 inches wire. This is a stronger wire that I'm using for this. Take note of it. Now I'll be using my sellotape to hold this wire. Just watch what I'm doing. Make sure you take it round until it holds it very well. After you cut it out, make sure it holds it strong. Now here it is. Now I'll be using this uhu gum to apply on this bias, and I'm applying a little here. You allow it to dry a bit, then you start using your bias to cover up your wire this way. So watch what I'm doing. This is as simple as ABCD. You apply your uhu gum again to it, and after applying it, you use it to cover up this hot wire. Just watch closely what I'm doing. Make sure you allow it to dry a bit, just for some few seconds, like 5 seconds or 10 seconds. Press it down the way I'm doing it. Now you continue with this until you get to that end. Now here it is. So can you see the way it looks? Now we'll be using our crinoline to take round this hot wire. I used my bias to cover up. First of all, I'll use my uhu gum to gum it first. Just watch what I'm doing. I'll apply this uhu gum on the crinoline. I like to dry a bit. Then I'll use the other end of it to gum it. Just allow it to gum a bit. It doesn't take time to gum. Now you'll be using this wire. I used bias to cover up, to put inside it this way, just the way I'm doing it. Just look closely. Now you'll be using this your needle and fishing line, or you can use needle and thread if you want, to make a running stitch. Just watch what I'm doing. You keep doing this running stitch until you get to the other end of it. Now this is it. When you get to the other end, you drag it this way. Can you see? You just need to hold it firm so that it doesn't go off. Then later on you tie it up for it to hold. So what I'm doing is that I'm trying to tie it up the way it suits me. So you can tie yours up whichever way it suits you. So you tie it up so that it will hold. This is my own way of tying it up. Tie yours up whichever way you want. Now here it is. So I'll be doing a crinoline design that I call petals. Just watch what I'm doing. I'll be using this uhu gum to apply on this edge in order for my crinoline not to fray. Just watch closely and see what I'm doing. So you just allow it to dry a bit. And I'll fold it this way, like a triangle. Can you see what I'm doing? Now I'll use my needle and fishing line to start making a running stitch. Just watch closely and see what I'm doing. Now when you get to the other edge, you still make this triangle shape. You can see what I'm doing. Allow your running stitch to get to that place and drag it. Then you tie it up. You hold it together and tie it up. Just watch it. Can you see it? You tie it up whichever way suits you. So this is my crinoline petal. Now I did that in 2 places. Now this one I'm going to do is a crinoline rose. I used 20 inches. That's what I measured out, and I'm using 20 inches for this. Take note that I used 10 inches for the petals. Now watch what I'm doing. I'll be tying up this end of my crinoline. Remember, this rose is 20 inches. you tie up the other end as well. Now you start making your running stitch. Until you get to this end. So you can see what I'm doing. I'm close to that end. Now you drag it just the way I'm doing it. This is my own way of doing a crinoline rose. You can do yours anyhow that suits you. Just watch closely what I'm doing. See the way I'm just turning it for it to form a rose. I'm securing it so that it doesn't go out. So you can secure yours whichever way that suits you. I'm just securing it to be tight. Now, after securing it to tie it up, you can tie yours anyhow you want. Now cut out the excess fishing line. Now I'll be using this to design this crinoline base. You can use any design of your choice. I'm using a lighter to apply on my candle gum. And I'll be using it to gum this to this crinoline base. Just hold it and make it to gum very well. This is another way of gumming your work if you're not really using electric. You can use a lighter and your candle gum. So this is what I'll be doing until I design it to my taste. Now here it is. Now I'll be using my Alice band to hold on it. Now this is my glue gun. I'll apply the gum on it. And I'll use my Alice band to, put on it. Then I'll apply gum on top of my Alice band again, just the way I'm doing. And I'll use my fabric to cover it up. You can use poly material to cover up. This is what I'm using as black breast pad. Now this is how it looks like when it is worn on a manicure head. Now thanks for watching. Bye.